stray, stray, debris, debris, surge, surge, robust, robust, bumper crop, bumper crop, stand out, stand out, tame, tame, legendary, legendary, czar, czar, highest profile, highest profile, mold, mold, iconic, iconic, revamp, revamp, tax credit, tax credit, lucrative, lucrative, tweak, tweak. Secretary of State Antony Blinken postpones trip to China after balloon is detected over U.S. Beijing said the object, which had been seen flying over Montana, was used mainly for weather research and had strayed off course. The Pentagon had described it as an intelligence-gathering balloon. U.S. military leaders considered shooting down the balloon over Montana on Wednesday. They eventually advised President Biden against it because of the safety risk from debris, an official told reporters. The U.S. economy added a surprising 517,000 jobs in January. After several months of cooling, the labor market produced a surge of robust job growth, despite rising interest rates. The unemployment rate fell to 3.4%, the lowest since 1969. The bumper crop of hirings was widespread across industries, but a few stood out. The leisure and hospitality sector led the way with 128,000 new jobs, followed by the education and health sectors. The new data underscored the challenges facing the Federal Reserve, which is trying to cool the labor market to tame rising prices without causing a major recession by hiking interest rates too high. Now that the era of the legendary Apple designer Jony Ive is over, Apple is said to have decided against naming a new executive to replace its departing top product designer. For decades, Apple's design czars were some of the highest profile people at the company. Even before Ive became head of design in 1997, around the time co-founder Steve Jobs returned to Apple, design executives gained fame for molding the company's iconic products. The Biden administration will allow more crossover SUVs to qualify for the newly revamped electric vehicle tax credit. The change, announced Friday, effectively expands the number of buyers who can take advantage of a lucrative $7,500 consumer tax credit by broadening the definition of how a sport utility vehicle is defined. The tweak matters because under Biden's Inflation Reduction Act, SUVs costing up to $80,000 can receive the tax credits. Rescue, rescue, crew, crew, victim, victim, trap, trap, magnitude, magnitude, aftershock, aftershock, tally, tally, fatality, fatality, initial, initial, launch, launch, rival, rival, speculation, speculation, roll out, roll out, theatric, theatric, Crews are racing to rescue thousands of victims trapped in collapsed buildings after two powerful earthquakes shook Turkey and Syria. The 7.8 magnitude and 7.5 magnitude quakes and aftershocks killed close to 3,800 people and destroyed thousands of homes. The final tally could be up to 10,000 fatalities and initial damages of $1 billion in economic losses, the U.S. Geological Survey estimated. Google has just announced the launch of its own rival, an AI chatbot called Bard. It is understood to have brought the announcement forward following all the speculation about Microsoft and ChatGPT. Meta, which owns Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, launched its own AI chatbot BlenderBot in the US last summer. And in China, the tech giant Baidu says an advanced version of its chatbot Ernie, also known as Wenxin Yiyan, will roll out in March 2023. Then today, Microsoft held a coming out party of sorts for AI, promoting its new Bing search engine that is backed by the same system as ChatGPT. Tensions between Washington and Beijing may impact who buys the land next door. States are pursuing bills to bar Chinese citizens and companies from purchasing land. At last night's 65th annual awards show, during which Beyoncé broke the record for most career wins, Madonna made an appearance to introduce a theatric collaboration between Sam Smith and Kim Petras. The Grammys succeeds when it builds bridges between generations.